how are you showing up for your future clients, right? So during the winter, in most industries, not all, but most, you hear about the people, the phone's not ringing and I can't get clients and this and that and next thing. All right, and I can give them the answers there and then why their phone's not ringing, because it never happens to any of my clients, right? But anyway, so as a business coach, I'm on people's websites and social media pages, like literally most days, right? And there's a few key things that I notice constantly, which I would just never have in my own business. And that is, firstly, the photography. The pictures that more often than not are being taken by the business owner, right? So you can pretty much assume that for most businesses. And you can normally tell by the quality of the picture, right? But that's another story. So these guys, business owners, take pictures of their work or the work getting done or whatever, and their staff are walking about with fags hanging out their mouth and hoodies like this and all that. There's no apparel or nothing like that. They look like the Bash Street kids. There was one I saw recently where the guy was taking a video of one of the staff members, and the guy was doing the work, and the guy turned round and he had a t-shirt from another company. Like, what the is that? I mean, how stupid can you be? And this guy's all proud with his camera, oh, great job, John, and all that pish. Like, what are you thinking? Seriously, guys, you know what? It's the little 1% in business that make all the difference. And in my own business, there's absolutely, I would go off my head if I showed up on one of my sites and one of my guys was smoking a fag on the job, for example, on the driveway, or if I showed up on my site and one of my guys had a jumper or a zippy belonging to one of my competitors, or even worse, if I showed up on my site and my guy was stoating about in tracky bottoms and hoodies, and just absolutely not on. Totally unacceptable from your point of view if you're a business owner and you allow that to happen. And such an easy fix, right? Excuse my language. See, when I get passionate about stuff, I swear, right? Guys, what a simple little 1% gain you can have to your business by going out there, spending 300 or 400 quid, maybe more, and just getting good gear for your guys and making sure you've got replacements for these guys, so you don't then have the excuse that they're having the excuse that it's in the wash, for example. No, if your guys aren't wearing it because their excuse is it's in the wash, they don't have enough, right? See with your staff, guys, right? You almost, with all due respect to them, right? And if you get the good guys, they're worth their weight in gold. But a lot of them, you have to hold their hand throughout life, right? And that applies to like apparel as well, right? So for example, there's no point in giving him one t-shirt, right? Or even one hoodie, or one zippy, or one gilet, or whatever you call them things, right? There's no point in that, because, well, maybe a gilet, but certainly not a t-shirt or a hoodie, because there's no accountability there. The minute his hoodie gets wet or dirty or whatever, that's going in the washing, and then rightly so, his excuse to you is, I've only got one, boss, it's in the washing, right? Make sure he's got 2 or 3, right? You know, make sure he's got 3 or 4 t-shirts, make sure he's got at least one sort of zippy or gilet or whatever you call them, and make sure he's got a sort of waterproof, soft shell, wet, whatever jacket. Guys, this is standard stuff. And again, you know, allowing your staff to show up in like their own hoodies and competitors' hoodies and all of that bullshit, that is absolute nonsense. And do you know what? That's on you, right? That's not on them, right? They'll show up to work. Guys, they just want to get paid, right? They just want to come to work, do their job and get paid. Get home, get a joint in their mouth, or get the Xbox controller out, or whatever it is that they want to do, right? You need to make it simple, stupid for them. And I just realised I left my sunroof open all night. You need to make it simple, stupid for them. And by doing that, by doing that, you're going to be a more professional company. You're going to add another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% improvement to how you show up for your future and current clients.